大家好，我是汤米呀。Hello everyone, my name is Mia Taggett, and I will be sharing my research that I did on the evolution of the character Niao, which means bird in Mandarin Chinese. So the character origin or Hanzi Qiyuan started out as a pictographic character. So you can see that in these oracle bone pictures here on the screen that they represented different species of birds. It still is a pictographic character today, which we can see in the next slide. So you can see over here, it still does represent a bird, and you can see how it evolved over time. Usually what makes it easiest for me to track where it is by looking at the eye. So you can see the eye here, and the eye here, and then it transferred to the eye here. Here's also a nice little photo of how it evolved over time, showing the close relationships between all of them, and how it eventually grew into the traditional character, and then how the traditional character was simplified into the character that we see today. So for our historical meaning, or 李氏汉译, we see that we have a long-tailed bird, and then we also have a short-tailed bird. So originally, the character Niao was meant to represent a long-tailed bird because there were different words for long-tailed versus short-tailed birds. And the word at the time for short-tailed birds was jue. Continuing on, I have some idioms here for you, or just regular sayings. The first one is 惊弓之鸟, which basically means someone who is easily frightened. This one is actually based off of a story of an infamous archer that made the claim that he could shoot down a bird without firing an actual arrow. So he used the sound of the bow to frighten the bird, and the bird died of fright and fainted and fell out um, of the tree or just stopped flying. Um, but yeah, so that's kind of where the idiom comes from. The next one that we have is 日鸟受伤, which is to flee in all directions. So I kind of saw that as a very visual thing that happens in real life with birds. So when you go and run up to a flock of them, of course they're going to go whoosh and just like fly away. The next one that I have is 笨鸟相飞早入林, which basically means that starting early helps to achieve success. Or in our terms, or in American terms, you could say early bird gets the worm. I also saw a different definition stating that like clumsy birds have to start flying early. So again, kind of that idea of like got to start early to achieve success, especially if this. And lastly, we have our modern application, or 现代应用. So the first one we have is 鸟类, which just means regular birds, like general birds. We also have 鸟笼, which is bird cage, 小鸟, which is small bird, and 黄鸟, which is yellow bird. And then going to the rightmost side, you can see how the character Niao is used as a radical. The first one that I have is Ying, which is a warbler or an oriole. There's also a separate character that's different from this one, but a similar pronunciation that is used for eagle. I also have island on here, which I thought was interesting. It's pronounced Dao, but you can see that the bird is kind of around and above the mountain shape, which is to represent the island. So I thought that was a really cool, like, ideographic version of the character. After that, we have crow, which is wu. We have fowl or chicken, which is ji. We have duck, which is ya. And then we also have ming, which is to call, but it's like when a bird like caws. You would use it like the bird cawed. You'd use it as a verb. And here are my sources.